So if you're wondering if it's sort of a celestial event or anything related to space, then the answer is no. This is more into networking, where we took the term black hole attacks into an ad hoc network scenario. So before I get into what black hole attacks are, let's just take a look at what ad hoc networks are. So I'm assuming most of you already know what an ad hoc network is, but for those of you who don't, it's basically a decentralized type of network where there's no infrastructure, pre-built. Where is this used? Let's copy the next slide. There. Let's say a country. Let's say US is invading another country next year. So we don't have any pre-built infrastructure out there, upright. So this is what we use, ad hoc networks. And there are, of course, plenty of other uses as well. Like say you're going to a new office, there might be an ad hoc network to set up a new connection. So anyway, let's get back to black holes. Why the name black holes, and what exactly is a black hole attack? Okay, first of all, a black hole is basically a region of space where like nothing can escape, not even light can escape. And in analogy to networks, when there is one particular node that absorbs all the traffic around into itself, that is called a black hole node. And this scenario is called a black hole attack. Right? To be more technical, it's basically a simple denial of service attack, simple but effective. By denial of service, I mean it's when one node or a set of nodes disrupts the services that are usually given, right? And in this case, the service is the usage of network. The network goes down when someone launches a black hole attack, right? So how do we launch a black hole attack, right? But before I can get into how we launch a black hole attack, we first need to look into how exactly the routing occurs in an ad hoc network. That is, how does the network packets get routed? I thought a better way to explain it is put a flash thing, which is why it didn't run in Mac. So the source node and the destination node. So you just broadcast a root query, and the first node to send the root reply back to the source will be the node. Will be the node that will be chosen as the required node. So how we launch a black hole attack is basically there is one malicious node which just replies to every query as having an effective node to the destination. So, let's take a scenario. There is this guy, there's a root query broadcast going on, and he replies with a root reply for every query coming. So, and since he does that pretty quickly, like he doesn't have to process the query, he just sends a root reply to every root request that's coming up. So usually the black hole node is the one that's going to be chosen as the required routed node. So there's the problem. How do we come about it? Is there a difference? Yes, apparently black hole was incepted in the year 2000, and by the year 2002 we had these researchers coming up with a solution. We'll just look into what they gave us a solution. Their solution was when you find a node, what do you say? When, let's say, you find a route to the destination, we just cross-check if that route is really, working by going to the next hop of that particular set of hops that was coined. So how we do it is, like, we send through an alternate path, we check if the next hop is really working or not. If the answer is yes, then it's probably not a black hole attack. If the next node has no idea about the previous node, then it's probably a black hole attack. Okay, but then next slide. Yeah. Anyway, but this technique apparently had a problem. It's this when there are more than one nodes cooperating with each other. Let's say there are two black hole nodes cooperating with each other, and the second guy is basically trying to help the first guy, make the network believe that it is indeed, like in this case, there is this guy who's like the helper node, and he just makes sure the other people believe that he is in fact a true node. So yeah, this term, this scenario was coined as the cooperative black hole attack, and this was the cross-checking algorithm, which apparently fails. So yeah, after the term, what do you say, the new thing, cooperative black hole attack was coined, there were a lot of other researchers who came up with new solutions to the cooperative black hole attacks, and some of them would be, there are plenty of other researchers going on the same. And yeah, they effectively had more complex algorithms going about iterative searches and so on. But yeah, along with these guys, there was this one other researcher who also went about going searching. And that was like 3 to 4 years, 3 years ago, when I also wrote a research on the same thing, detection and removal of cooperative black and gray attacks on mobile networks. And that's the URL if you want to check out the paper. Or you could just Google, I guess, my name in Google Scholar, so you can get those, get the research paper. Okay, by now I was like running out of things to say, so I just Googled some proverbs for researchers, and I came up with this. Yeah, to steal ideas from one person is plagiarism, but to steal ideas from many is research. And indeed is true. That's what most researchers do. You just look into all the other research papers and you think, okay, maybe I can include all of this and make a better solution of my own. Yeah, any questions? I don't think I can answer in the next 20 seconds, so I guess if you do have it, you can come to me later. So,
cool. Vishnu, is that how you published your paper?
A few, yeah, you could say that. Thank you.